So that's it. But this is the last leg. Yeah, back to studio. Bedroom on Adom TV, multi TV. So inti because try and come on this one and say rap up. The bebro now. I will pay on the BBI. The bebro a one say. And paying for transi. Oko Mpensenpensenmu, which is Central Region. The Oye Church for paying Edema. The New Patriotic Party, Richard Techi Mensa, Atnasi. And they Okasa Nipekua, abandoned Krata Baya, or no, terminate one appointment. And no, meaning the accuracy or any these are common and sana. Richard Aquaba Fisher Paso.
Yeah, I feel so much.
Good. Sanson and the war, Ira Kofi Bente. Maybe I'm careful because Bente. Member of Parliament for a year, Sefi, you also constituency on the ticket of the NDC. Robert Kwaba.
Yeah, I mean.
So it means that now that I'm a far go so far baby any BBC dominance in I am free India so me far
Which I mean,
I see. Oh, I also be able to call. Every Mujina Brane.
Oh, yeah, man, my we are quite come.
Good. You're my cat and say what say the BBI okay with you.
Oh, baby, I okay.
Say now, if she shame no much say that cat as it.
Okay, also come chia a chauffeur no pay or share Adom TV. On my hand, that provision quoting the termination letter. It is normal with every appointment letter. Now, one matter is that the Public Service Commission, watch road appointment letters be out Sunday. Obiri Juma, Nijum can they be a subway be at and I was say and I need to have been the on ya on Kodo Anthony Jumo. So at times you have to take the person through disciplinary procedure or process. That's Obubana. Then you can invoke that clause. So you cannot invoke that clause arbitrarily. But in my case, I never faced any disciplinary procedure and process. All that I heard was that the appointment has been terminated. And let me place on record that a political appointee. I was a public servant. A mature application letter often on contract basis. Interview to be employed as a full staff. I went through probation period for 6 months. I actually letter or confirmed as full staff of MPRA, and from February 2023 up to February 2025, 2 years. Into a political appointee. When you be answered, was a mokro, American, the office. Now, Brent's often Stanley Ogo. He was transferred to Accra, and I went there as a zonal manager. The room so or MPP regional secretary. Into a politically exposed. In maybe any watch there, so be a politically exposed. On to me ye juma ewo MPRA. And 2015, I ran table from Kojoga Adra, Supreme Court. There at that time, NDC constituency chairman or a futu Pani Lamte, the Reverend Popo. No, you're a baby and a secretary, and Nestor Yosin was a civil servant to go into my partisan politics. But Supreme Court ruled there. In Juma who were a year into your politics were clearly stated in the Constitution. And Ghana Highway Authority, a GS on your part of it, so they could do active partisan politics and still work for government. So they were public servants. In time, me a public servant. Me yet one what year maybe want to your politics. So no law in this country no prevents me from working with MPRA. But them to me be munsem zenche be me to mo a send of midima question. But on your one say equal court do my hand why BB and now in your court I just petition CID to conduct an investigation. So if you don't mind IBB, I'm going to CID and I them that is not a crime. So I did not commit any crime. Maybe in Sia or my number and a but just because you're regional secretary, you're some you need to be in some. See, young Mumbrado na yenidezi.
Are we sure about what you're saying? That one maybe also.
Oh, Nigeria.
That office is not a political office.
In your political office.
So what did your chief executive communicate to you?
Oh, no, make a chele. That's all that they stated. That per that clause in my appointment letter, they were invoking it, and so they were giving me 1 month's salary. But my lawyers, I to move from my check more process because we are going to the appropriate forum. Now, so we have asked them not to process that.
Are you disappointed in the whole exercise?
Yes, very, very disappointed. Because up and the man, as we speak, every staff of MPRA, what them crossing, one appointed letter. Now, I want management of 3 months, and I want to 1 month. So in that case, it means that there is no permanent staff in MPRA that the CEO can get up and say there, I don't want you here, so I'm invoking that clause. I'm sacking you by invoking that clause. But there should be people who are permanent staff, unless they YBB a German, we boom remedo. You cannot just get up and say there, may you easy. You have to set up a committee to do the investigation, then they bring out their findings, then you take the necessary action. But the Bibiran Kodo, either Impani Yabonibia, or Cheddar, and Budu, Ritatiado, na on the 2 do something, Rikabi Michel. But Fanzavose, Dama Ponkonu, one come upon one, the man on can swap confu, Ninsim.
But that's not a healthy statement to make. When we want to practice a functional democracy, not a dysfunctional democracy. It's not a good statement to end with. That said the Podiano, or no entry kakakari in anti man cow to know. Now, all conform our conform out these in the other Jessica. There will be a best say, ne say, NDC force to Swiss or more abem to umber farm brush or Monsem, Adom pa. Omunwe, if they to me, and Tihoda.
Yes.
But it's a healthy statement.
In your tomb. In your tomb. Many tumin, Ribumrano do, Maria Monsem Fata, Chamras was this Juma, Anna. What to obey away your mampain, Jomahami, or the men of this share, as Mobogan ran home by. Nessa, Eba, Neritim ran, in the Dunaya Monsem Fata, at the right and appropriate place in a while, we will go and seek redress.
So, what it means is that this country is now you do me, I do you, because a tit for tat. In the next 4 or 8 years, the probability say ebia mobujiri se mbetimi ababa no high. Intimo ba mutio musuka.
I haven't said that. Manka da mamecha ende yemfamra inye adwuma. We said one nisifu na mpon. Won party mbanupon. Hu abon because nne na me ye ochine bi yenya bema. What is our fate? So even what they are doing is even putting fear in their own people, which is not good. They call us, they speak to us. We go on radio programs with them. If we are on common yedi, and see, Mawan wa yen, and yam was a chiro mine. Am I in yin was a chiro mine? Say in a chiro mine, if you near Ghana for the 2 bedroom summer from Raquanado. Whatever MPP, CPP, NDC, one kind of Juma or Manim. So I put the appointment in Ponobako here, Eco Central Regional. There were NDC officers. If as we speak, NDC Cape Coast South Constituency Chairman, I don't know why throughout 8 years in 9 people or year Juma, Equal Cape Coast North, New Brent Sabia offered Dr. Adom 2018-2022, no NDC Cape Coast North Chairman or Yejuma ECG or 1 year Juma or 2023, NDC primaries in my constituency in Fansaman, a rebel from Copenhagen, no Yejuma ECG or 1 way. NDC MP from Pansaman, Urahin, all the contest of APC now, and who sacked him? Nobody. And they say, NDC for an MPP HS for ye Juma, Obey New Wezi, Namumba, Nene, NDC for 1 year Juma, when these are no problem. So
okay.
Be it.
So in opposition, we all reason like rational human beings. When we have power, we use the power to teach people where power lies. Is that the case?
Oh, Nanjo Onyaz Papa so. Onyaz Papa, if you de biano, we want the right thing to be done. And she said, we impossible, and for the impossible, in 1 year, in your quaya, you have to make sure that you are doing the right thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to say BBC.
Oh, I mean, to the best of my knowledge.
But the instances that you cited are very real. Those were the realistic situations. As we speak now, those NDC people for the past 8 years and still counting are at post. Is that
yes,
the case?
even Kobe, I just saw one in Northern Region. One communication officer, where NCA, or the one and then people be in. Or you paying Rashid Beponi here, no a director, when see when this buy, or so far from the bar, because no person of my friends, weighing. But 8 years and the MPP, Rashid Pepo's wife at NCA as director was never sacked.
How did they? Ha! That Boko there. I'm I'm just also receiving text messages that I need to verify anyway. The Ministry of Communication and other ministries and agencies quietly they are sacking people. You know, so these are text messages.
Oh, but I've seen the letters. NC, one regional manager, they've sacked them.
What's the basis?
Me, Ombu was on when coach close beer. They also on the directive of the minister, sector minister. We're being sacked. I have the letter.
You have a copy?
Yes. I can even.
If you have a copy, then you can forward it to me. Let me.
Okay. Okay.
These are text messages that are coming. I'm not verifying
yes,
it.
I can get it.
Oh, but just something around this. It's worrying. These matters about, something, and then we can continue our conversation.
Sure. I mean, yencha ya hefo etiefo nyina na mesre aka minu asem okay, I'm not privy me nimu de koba ya ne we na diye ensem abaye na mom de media menim ene se Ghana ye dimra na ye adwuma na babia ye adwuma nyina nso ye won hyehyeye policies adwuma bia wo mu hyehyeye ye de ye adwuma se abanko abanba sometimes kora bi o ha na yensesa aban enso binum adwuma efiri wo monsa en kwan ya fa so a ye je binum adwuma bebre bi a wa ye adwuma mu wabu mra bi so nhyehyeye bi so wo braso awase ayi ofiri ha ko ba bi eyade a ekoso na minim sesesi a NDC ababa mu fufuri nsesan ya ekokọ so omiama bebre enye obia na ebia sa enye obia entimi ko ba se obia ebehwe na adwuma na obia benya nsakire wo na adwuma na ba bia efata se bia nsesan ba no so de minim se nsesan be koso se ko ba se te se de minu ekan ebia obi de ekosi na enye ne kwan so enye mra kwan so de a ene mesere se mema nipa no entinda nkasa ho se wo se wo de ko wo de famra kwan so kora ene ba bia de be fa bia wo so benya wanu ye ana wo benya pepere no wo se wo de ko enti se de ye kan ye ko ba se ye no kora se ya mfa kwampa so na terminate yi na di a I think say ni so tena so no me hunu se no kora wum na nkoba se o kase bia o ye amanyoku bi mu nipa ntina saa atono minim ye adwuma o Ghana ha ba adwuma mu nyina ye dumi kase wo mu nyina ye amanyoku ba akomo enkrofo sesi a ye kase adwuma bi e be komu no e be hu weewom ti se kobase obi hu eka wa na adwuma mu a media nka mesere se ye mpre nka se enam na amanyoku bi a wodon enti na mom se eye mra kwan so na yesisi ne dia ono so emfa mra kwan so ehwehwe ne fa ho de.
Okay, so it has all the features of a genuine letter. That's what my good friend has just said to me. Ministry of Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, and it was received on the 13th of March. This is 11th March 2025. Termination of appointment. I write to formally inform you that under the directive of the Honorable Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, your appointment as Senior Manager of the Koforidua Office of the National Communications Authority has been terminated with immediate effect. You are hereby directed to hand over your duties to the Acting Director General of the National Communications Authority. The Honorable Minister extends his gratitude for your service to the nation. I see. Posterity will judge all of us. So
the Morocco, the young there are a lot of places secretly they are sacking people, and yet even those often one after 70 days, 1 year, even as I speak, I'm hearing the Ghana Maritime Authority just yesterday about 18 people having sacked.
Those are artists.
Oh, I'm hearing, and I can tell you. So go and do your checks.
I will
do your checks.
I will do that, but I beg you.
Do your checks.
No, I know from where you're coming from. No, I'm saying from where you're coming from. I don't know that, but I'm saying that once you proceed with, I'm hearing. We need to hold on to I'm hearing so that we'll do the verification.
Yes, you go and do it.
We do the verification. All right. So now you are the new kid on the block.
Sure.
Illegal mining.
Sure.
I'm saying.
Sure.
The minister is doing all that I think for now he can to minimize.
Yeah.
Or to take off this illegality.
Sure.
You think that the fight is on?
Yes.
And the approach is good?
The fight is on, the approach is good, but what we have to know is to exercise patience with the minister. The TNA, illegal mining, yenim, adia, inya edi Ghana mine. Yadi hon komo akeka hon sem bebre, enya fi nko abato bebre mu aye campaign issues. Nansanya die ye baye nyame adom enya minister na regional ofiri no saade no akoso pa enti ene o kyerɛ na ɔhwemi no ye call mining conference me call bi minister invite MPC nyina say ade no obaye esu ani in wakɔ round akɔhu situation say de etie opese osre yen ye ni Ghana fo nyina say illegal mining no on person ekono obeye no gidigidi from experience kakra wenya ekono ewo ni faces e will be de beye gidigidi e bi de beye boko e bi de beye say yen ninkofo enkasa enti oma wonim adwumaku a illegal mining affect omu nyina beye presentation etre forestry commission by minerals commission bia be me yehu ni person Ghana water fo nyina kra e baye eno hu say said ya de etie ni say ya hwe ni yie na yese ebe no confrontation ahia ye nya results na ye hwehwe no na mmom one ye kasa ya there are some aspects bi o ntokwa na eno woni soldier for kora afiase 44 of our forest reserve are currently a year under siege no watimi agimu ensia no koye no kro bibinu wo a ekono ebro de forces a ode ekoye no so na mmom enam say ye faces bibire ni ntino o me ehunu say ba binu mo ho a e wose e bonu ma bi nso eho eban eninti na wode sa nsusu e ba say wode river gas no beba because otimi agege areas ngba mia ye sa de ni nyina wi a wose nyankofo a ebebo ho eban to afiase esi etete nkofo a edu ho a wo nso ebetimi abo nsuo no ho ban amayen wankase wo mo na eko fight ana wo mo na eko akoje nsase no
the guards are not the people
nemom ye good fight no wo ho nemom de okuno okuwie a ye de ta mia no so be hyehyɛ nkofo nsa na ya bɔ ho eban
and ye bra yakon awie no yaji tumi no then we can use these people to guard the water.
Mahu bi ewo Mauritius we call Mauritius me personally me call Mauritius. Yeah, there's a whole department in the police from marine police. Me consume who say ya na me because we ye consume who say ya me say obi stop me hey me gina no dem recover me chon na tell wear dress uniform o ka kire me say me ntimi mfa me mpaboa na ehye me no en consume no ho me nro me mpaboa e no no abre me say roba sandals bi say we na metimi de akọ nsuo no e ade a o maye nti uko Mauritius o mo nsuo very clean nsuo na no nyina ba bia nsuo bia ye wo gas a ebo nsuo ehu ban. I don't know whether it's a similar thing now person or the but taste ya minister me ehunu say mea saa de ase ye nsuo ni nyina na wo se nyankofo bi a ombetimi ama ye regular updates wo se bi a bibi koso wo nsuo ho ha ombetimi ama ye hunu ene ne river
so
gas.
What has changed? The approach of the NDC when they were in opposition, the impression they created that the issue has to do with His Excellency Nana Dankwa for the former president, and then this is a solvable situation when given the mandate within the shortest possible time, 8 can't be solved. And now Mekawa say, as if by design, the former Deputy Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, he couldn't fight that illegality in the backyard. The situation is worse at the current minister's place. Yeah. Very worse. And fortunately, I've taken my time to take pictures and I've spoken to Nipa Moye and Jubano, who are exposed NDC people. Dominasi, Ayamfure, Diaso, and Enzema. I have everything intact. And when you talk to them, Kromana nim say we mu na ya NDC for, but the Kromana be catch us say MPP elusu abato na no, and NDC for no so. For constituency chairman be break kaka. And so betina so. So how do we fight it when our own people are doing it? Sure, that's the challenge of the NDC, the MPP. Sure. Then their own people were in the business. So how do we fight? Because the last 3 months, I urged labor unions to set up. The last 3 months to the downfall of the previous administration, it was like war. And there were other pressure groups. None of them say all hands should be on deck, and then it's a collective responsibility. Who told you that it has never been a collective responsibility until today? So how do we fight it?
And you said make no fight, Minister Mia who said, and yet one approach no they ever fighting. Say young ko gidi nko pam mo no nko na o ma hene ye ko ne ye kopam obepam mo stage no be bob who say as at last 2 weeks what me I taking over 6 out of the 44 na a year under siege no na mum ye beba ni nyina so odu ho no fight wi a o see nyankofo a e bebo ho ban me dey menim say approaching from I don't know why I'm conference some of your media guys were there.
But I said yesterday that we disagreed even to the location of that said conference in the MPP time. Fortunately for us, Ebra na Abu a press conference no Kempinski or make one of the hotels. We at the same time, in fact, we had written to the ministry to join us to fight that illegality and help us educate the people. We were at Wase Kropong at that material moment. The minister got very angry that we were countering a year at the or year in crying. And we said that per the experience, you cannot be in Accra and solve illegality Wase Kropong. Where I always say Obishia me catch him say me an advocate catch him say me money 30,000. Na busumi oma me 1 million Ghana cedi. Me jai kasa be biribi no. That's how serious. Sure. You ko hu asoja fo a omo uniforms no. Omo de ato a minia omo jai juma soja juma. You ko hu apoti fo a omo uniform. Omo jai sense wa they've compromised. Sure. So what do you say? Mo de mo kon ya. What do you say?
Oma him da say what the minister is doing is a joke. This is a joke. Or they are catching it's a joke. Let's be bold and tell them that it's a joke. And when the DNDs realized that the fight against illegal mining on Yegidi no in opposition and small
a 3-tier approach. Force Jojo.
That's when I listen to much of
on my 3-tier approach. Force Boko. Jojo.
And see, which one are they applying now?
They've at least they've retrieved 6 out of 4.
6 out of 44
no. 44 no was in 9. No, illegal miners will take over. Yeah. 44 no wage anymore. And no has it solved the illegal mining. Yeah, what about this? I say Mauritius. No, on go from Marine Police. Only NDC boys here, we turn on get the me. Marine Police, only NDC boys are. We'll go on Monoma. We'll feed them come to one. Let's train them.
Don't reduce it to
that. I am telling you.
I beg you.
No, that is what that is my view.
It's a national character.
No, a national character. But the NDC boys.
Do you know what went into that selection?
I'm not saying they are not Ghanaians. But NDC boys.
Do you know what went into that selection?
I sat here and allowed you to speak.
Minya teaching. Merci.
Me mo anu ntia wo.
O ma nu ntia. No be ke antene NDC meeting. No go NDC boy. I had to work say I'm an MPP boy.
In fact, maybe you can be asking questions about when they were trained, how they're going to be paid, where the money is going to be taken.
I will come there. Okay. What I'm saying that these are NDC boys, and I will not run away from that. More saying there.
You don't have basis, but you're
suspicious. But the NDC boys, Omahin. And then one of the acting CEOs also on office says Obama priority to NDC people. Wanka. Omahin. Yekese wa wonu masemo. Ese akọ. Eku maybe even soldiers was one terego.
Yeah.
Akọ join them illegal mine. Police for.
Yeah.
And there has been an instance Oye more corresponding in Ashanti region. Or him interview. No one City FM reporter. In the presence of police, legal miners are blown one mic na one cameras nazi because they outnumbered the police. And if you really want to fight illegal mining, the police were trained, they are well paid. Soldiers, a joint police military team could not even fight. Some of them were compromised. They catch them there. Them go free and who was trained was equipped. What will be the success?
What are they going to do?
About 400.
You
have to understand their role.
No.
You have to understand their role. After you come, I didn't couldn't maybe no. Yeah, trasa.
Yes.
No, I must uncle for
see you. Yeah, so why are they in a hurry to put the cat before the
because
horse?
the fight is on.
No.
The fight is on.
The fight is on as you speak.
Yeah,
no, please. As you speak. I'm a fa Cape Coast Sakrade. Na maka fa your friend then in the my area ho and Cobra area in Erasmus eduma waye. As you speak, even and Cobra nampo illegal miners were blocking. Men so ntum flow omogu pono mu. Ye ka say pra kohwe nanyua. Even equal ofina it has been blocked. You have not even taken steps to ensure that when our block goes them will flow. Even that one you've not done it. So why are you in a hurry? Which river in this way clean and also protect? So in my view, you should have gone in to ensure that even all these things we should not have blocking quality them more but if we are and son but because you want to give jobs to your party people, you are in a hurry to go and train them and say the yamam wejuma. That's exactly what they are doing. We are here and in that but somewhere come. These are people why could you know a problem? There's a soldiers. The police report we been some of them were compromisers. Then are you telling me these are the people or the ratio in one over to back fight? Look at illegal miners. They've been working in Yama. How can these people go and say that they are going to face them? It is dead on arrival. For me, if these are the people that we are going to repose our confidence and trust in the Obukaki age, then we are joking. When this was in opposition, the 3 months election. They were supporting labor union. The only clear state of emergency. It's a feed and can this waba baby and Tampana what is preventing the president from declaring state of emergency on legal mining?
The situation then and now, there's a big difference.
What's the difference? The
minister now makes us get a certain understanding that they are taming and everything is under control.
It's never true. It's never true. On my hand, if indeed your effort is yielding any results, you shouldn't go out there. On your hand.
I
am telling you that fact.
2 months. Less than 2 months.
No, please. State of emergency now. No, I can't declare. I don't know take a when can some true? Here say people are doing it in opposition.
No,
in opposition. Here say NDC MP for a win. What has the president done about it?
What has he done?
And when
if you don't have evidence, don't go there.
No.
If there's no evidence, don't go there.
No, maybe. On my hand, if there is a report, the president can say that I me should be on my party. So if
that is the position of the president, not that you can say it.
No, on should be. So why has he not directed the one investigate?
What has happened there?
I am for and win. What's it? There's illegal mining going on. Erasmus as a redonko. Wako video na in our win. Ahimfumpo we to going egu MP nitredo. What has the government done? What has the government done? Yes. Erasmus as a redonko. The documentary. I am telling you. And he and multimedia journalist.
No, forgive me. I am not on top of this information.
Yes, I am saying it.
As a matter of fact.
Yes.
But it will not be fair for us to go on that tangent.
No, it will be fair. Unless you want to run away from the fact. I've mentioned Erasmus as a documentary. Why documentary? Yes, on that. wabo MP nizi owie ahemfo o wa win why your press conference we to go nitido was offering in line with illegal mining.
What has been the reaction of the sector minister before we get to the president? What has the sector
I haven't heard from him on that. Apart from that, Adam's oil mining company in a Enzima area, what sure I work at the NDC chairman is into illegal mining. What has been done? And see, why for now, or you wear this phone, you are not taking any action against them. These are your party people. They've taken over doing illegal mining, and no action is being taken against them. It's one of our kitchen. And see, you are not practicing what you preach, and it's a fact. And I've given you names, exam documentary. And so you cannot come and sit here and say anything different from what is happening on the ground. If really you are committed to the fight against illegal mining, then start dealing with your party people. And I've mentioned names. Who MP? And so mine, it tells you there in opposition, what kind it's a different thing. They are destroying our water bodies. No, and right from the start, they failed. They have failed.
What did the Obisu party for the year? How they say?
Oh, I just make sure that I have never been in favor of this illegal mining. But you can say, equal me area.
So why don't you tell them that if really they want to fight it, they approach the almost sound because.
But that's what I'm telling you.
But Obona Kutia say, Monyan and they are
no.
Labor unions because and you can't give a government an ultimatum for 2 months to make.
Yeah, can say.
Can't.
You should lead by example.
And so those two people you've just alleged.
As an example, it means that we have more. But these are the two that I can cite and give vivid evidence that this is what is going on. Now, one party four, I know them there. I am going to fight against illegal mining. But Mama Party constituency chairman, Mama Party MP, or you may say or but them, they're them emreya on one mining in forestry, yen fuel. So he's against it. But when he goes to his constituency, he's doing a different thing.
Okay. So you ever could try one babula, me was open.
Yeah, because it's more kind.
I didn't have a
any MP Nasama or the Ebetomu. Me who videos radio report.
Oh, you see
report? Yeah, reports. Uncle Fortress MP no. Station here we more Adom cry radio cry MP no ebe yi yes,
very good.
On the floor of Parliament. This issue have come on the floor of Speaker of Parliament. Abam Babi mentioned this issue when ya complain. Our SETI committee is even investigated.
Okay,
so
let's be fair.
Say, fire report social media.
The issue is that he's under investigation.
The report by media, and
I'm saying that what has happened in Parliament?
Yes, it's under investigation. Yes.
So what has
don't say
he's under investigation.
Which body is that?
Which body is that? Now you want your body. Which body? Okay. Which body do you want?
About the one with the ultimate responsibility. No. Okay, Jack Kempiski. Also, honestly, illegal mining. The kingpins are there. They are the people that they should deal with. So if the kingpins are there,
so who do you want?
Pick a kingpin at once.
No. So that's what I'm saying that.
But it's under investigation. Before
I confess the report about Parliament, Erastus as Adonko has taken up this fight. It's all over. Ain't the president one of them. Oh, let's investigate this. There hasn't been any word from the president against what the MP is doing. No word against.
President will call you. President will call you. Why? Before you believe that he's working.
Well, Saba, unfortunately, my team for the marshal for the Moamo studio, I have time. We have limited time. Lots of text messages. What I'm saying. Hey, and then you'll be sure about my main kind of power me. Good morning, it's a joke to train party foot soldiers as guards to fight illegal mining when the military couldn't fight during the previous government. Where are the loud-mouthed university lecturers and the journalists who criticized the previous administration for this illegality? Maxwell Chelembalem from Talensi and Ediaba. Lots of the messages. The Awoyin issue, a gentleman by name Jesus says that that's the reality on the ground. A lot. Pamucho. I'm say mean to making kind but me wish me and my cousin MBY me offer either for me can say me could jam weekend the 22nd of March e wo Donyina Mpensenpensenmu na enko kata me offer echi Oheneba Joseph Kwesi Oyafe don't know friend JK Papa J mekano na enko kata echi our media church pa situ Mpensenpensenmu a gentleman by name NBY formerly of Capital Radio ne Papa Adom for me happens to be me offer ti pamucho mube jamina engo kata me offer kama the late Oheneba Joseph Kwesi Oyafe. Now back to studio Techi wrap up now there na all person o TV feel kakabwa okay good so we'll wrap up with this one number see call Nana asked me about to Kokoso, then come on about very useful. That we shall say, Brana Moho, that those that are capable of paying among fees, and the change now buying per se or so obiase, knowing very well that the sick assumption is so limited. But we have say idea, but at this point, do we have to consider that?
You mind me that say, otu for. Watch that najin or a Ghana mapa titri party or who can but we feel that the situation in which we find ourselves today that cannot be implemented. Or in there, Abani or three, us nation share crying there, or tertiary students, first year and bono, Obam Obia if free, our uncle discriminates. So even when you go to University of Cape Coast, all freshers, whether a President Muhammad Nebo, Akufa Nebo, Wanebo, you are going to enjoy that stress-free first year education at the university. So if at that level, we are not going to discriminate, and everybody is going to enjoy, was a free grant, then what justifies that reason there? And then at the senior high level, and can discriminate. If at the tertiary level, we cannot discriminate. And so bia go to enjoy bia e ba tintina oba SHS ono iye minister bidiba and iye doctor bidiba into ono can discriminate. So per what is happening now, and me over the years I have never been in favor of that discrimination, because e ba tin na oche there eyi obotumi etua what is going to be that assessment? I've heard the Minister for Education Honorable Hanedris also yenye means assessment ni enhwe there or means test ni enhwe. And so they are saying that when one work boarding schools in Mponu, they should be allowed to pay. You know, we could waste Lagos. I to surprise you to know that there are poor people in West Lagos. Obo feel crazy people no aba West Lagos. Obi feel crazy people no people mobilize poinism. But I know what the waba achimota. So if you go and do it, no, because somebody is an achimota, Obi will West Lagos or Gassens, and you know, or your school I did. And when you know visa, it will be a problem. Now, even it will surprise you to know that some of the students in Mpensenpensenmu, baby schools, work as day, even more a day student, and bona obia if you do owobi, bona fraud that maybe why any day they go to a bomb when you're more than a Ghana for means some of back on no bank the board no quantity. So you all want to enjoy the free SHS. So no matter the status, I enjoy. We have medical doctors, professors, lecturers calling you to tell you, but when you deal with them school, and border. So also benefit from that. So it will be very difficult for us to implement that. Then government policy there, all of 100 students, whether it was training college or it was tertiary student, you are going to enjoy first year freer. If you cannot discriminate, then why do you come there? At the SHS level, discriminate. So for me, where we are now, it will be very impossible for us to implement that.
Okay.
Discrimination, me imagine it is possible if we really want to do it. Okay. Adebia in management in open if you give your time to it, if you give your resources to it, you can do it. Me the entire make say it be possible to say. See it me build a national database a year. Akwala no kura wo be ko secondary school ye nimbe bia ofia oba. if this our national identification, me I have issues with it. The kind of data I got now, you free me hono. Me who say, Semina me quality data, and the other things I make quality in future. Bet me use as saying the ye money. Into ye nim Ghana for say see a pick national data. Yentimi who Ghana for you na. Yentimi who will be say with your ID will know the work you do, your level of income, to know say even in the national identification we have profiled all the children.
Yeah.
It is something we can easily maybe who's easy
so clearly which match tracking
we call system no so our database no so we know college by identification. National identification was taking it serious. If we are able to identify the people of Ghana near who will be our level the what we can identify and do the discrimination. Let me say I'm preferring a solution sir. See a did that basis now. We can do see me say see yes. And that is why at this point because we don't have enough
where you have moved the next gear by making sure education first year at the tertiary level.
It is academic facility. It's a fee. No, please. That was in the manifesto, that was in the promise, and that is what we are committed to. So Boko University school fees, no, we are components. Academic facilities use a fee in a present promises. And
now are you discriminating?
And it was on a certain basis. And it was on a certain basis.
No. Only a different.
They say discrimination. There's a problem with it.
There's no discrimination.
I raised the issue. Said there's an issue with the wholesale thing into which we look at discrimination.
But he's not addressing.
And we are looking at.
I asked him at the tertiary first year.
They say discrimination is an issue for all of us because we don't have enough.
No, is there discrimination?
They say discrimination. We have an issue, we have to discriminate. He's looking for it. Yes, say this we say and possible because good. Me say Meji too say discrimination and easy because we don't have enough data to be able to do that. And I'm suggesting say CPC which I think is possible. This and that we should do and we'll be able to discriminate. And this any free thing be and the discrimination whether it is from NDC
from
or MPP.
Country resources.
Yes, and we should look at how we will build a database that will enable us to identify what more in here, and it is possible. Because you don't need rocket science to do this.
Okay.
Maybe send us some on the chairman say at the tertiary level, the first year, the or academic user fee, is there going to be a discrimination?
There's no discrimination.
So if there's not going to be a discrimination at the tertiary level, everybody is going to enjoy, irrespective of where you are coming from.
Discrimination, I need it at whatever level. By we don't have what it takes to be able to achieve that now.
Stress-free fee. So, yeah. Understood that they are not going to pay anything. It's a grant. But today you are here saying that it's only academic user fee.
That was the promise
but for me,
where we said that the academic user fee name on the crown.
Yeah, people discussed it.
So it means that we are just going to pay some. Okay, Ghana for one way.
No, it's a promise that we don't paint it the place, please.
No. But that's what we've been told.
Then you didn't listen. Then you didn't understand.
And you have not paid attention.
No.
David.
Your manifesto. We are coming to the manifesto.
Go into the manifesto.
Stress-free fee. Stress-free fee. That's what you put there.
Look at the manifesto.
No. Stress-free fee policy. This is what you said in your manifesto.
No, please.
No. This is what you said in your manifesto. Yes. No, I've read it. I've read your youth manifesto.
And maybe I
That is where you said this. No, I read it.
Ghanaians
will be the best judges. No, I can hear. I'm telling you. That's what this is your manifesto.
That's what I'm saying. Academic user fees and
Listen,
I'm just going. I'm trying to
read your youth manifesto. Stress-free fee policy. Stress-free fee policy.
If there are issues to say discrimination, discrimination say you need enough data a problem for social interventions and I'm suggesting I know so say see about the national database in a year. No.
So,
Whether at a basic level, at a secondary level, tertiary level, we will be able.
Means that this takes time for you to build the database.
It shouldn't take us.
No.
It shouldn't take us.
Yeah, in the year assembly year come. But you prompt to reforms are more better was about. Then we want to factor in these things. That and minister of parliament there should be a means test to know those who can pay, those who cannot pay. No, what kind of even those in the boarding house schools they should pay. So this is what they are saying. So you mean to share per yazaba. He said you mean to share per yazaba. And no, so watching out with the also feel that one conversation to the discussion.
Okay. So last now we say education way forum. When say there's an education forum course on 19.
Yes,
parents academic
everybody's complaining.
Yes. It's better than not complaining. Me complaining. You complaining.
No.
Not only. No, Ebinum say hiamo.
I haven't complained.
Ebinum say hiamo. I say I will
we need to fish out.
Parents now if you say your mom
the challenge continues to be the data.
The data.
We don't have the data.
You can easily identify
the data. We can start building.
If you don't have the data.
I know we have free SH. How long has free SH lasted? Free SH by let's
assume that
any if you want to the same few watch no ya say you be able to do data na can do we
yen there more na work can tertiary level or academic user yen if that one you are not going to discriminate.
Otum for say free SHS.
No, please.
Otum for say free SHS. Was it free SHS? Otum for say free SHS. Was it free SHS?
But SHS or no, after no basic level. Obi at the high level no one going to injure.
Okay, so
you cannot discriminate. How can you discriminate? We should be consistent. There cannot be that inconsistency.
Okay, so
the solution I'm preferring for not even in education.
Onyame aduma china. Yes, mo boss Joada no na nneema back with bitosi. So osika china me osika meche wa hanum pa chiche ne so. You are going to dial *281#. Now option 4. Now if you want take it be out be 5 Ghana cedi as many as you can. Until within Kejua, within Asemedica, within Mpensenpensenmu, ye che e dia ma onyame admechina. We are not really feeling it. Now, we end up by crossing over to your kitchen. Oh, wow. I see. So
there cannot be any inconsistency.
We need to do big more constituency.
Good.
Go. I'll talk to my team.
I'll be grateful.
Yeah.
I'll be grateful.
We're there.
Ebroyachi.
No, so
Ebroyachi.
Bacho and Nkati ayachi.
Ebroyachi and Nkati ayachi.
Bacho and spices say nkiti wintia widiaba and mesowa.
Oh, I see. Now, who are you from?
Mimi wa East Legon Hills.
Okay. How are you, Juma?
Bacho.
Ghana and Yana now.
Bacho.
All right, that's a first say.
Bacho me din di Nadole.
Nadole.
Bacho.
We entraining.
Bacho.
Show your thing.
Yeah, jogba. Ofa ne bo hu.
Ofa we mistake. I'm just saying na trust me. Okay, let me show. Bye bye. So Ghana man say that must say. But you be ho.
I mean sure.
I
mean sure.
Everything come on. We want to start with you and see the challenges that you came to meet.
Sure.
By the time all sir print
so
yeah very what me I want no. Be sure so be join because
over I'm a critic that I'm why everything.
Oh so
good.
I see. So Tashia that's so organize yourself in the central region. We'll be there. And talk to say the number and remember Yako Kesia Pass. I know your main man is no more.
Marriage
yeah.
Adom 9th, 10th and 11th of May.
Okay.
Na ebusia on my part na do na ben share na.
Okay.
Yes, they are capture chairman quitting.
Okay. All right. So I wish all of you well. Have a great day and a fruitful day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sure. Teji.
Honorable. But you inconsistency.